Hello, and welcome to me reading 7 summer books in 7 days. Now, I'm a slow reader, which means this was not easy for me. I read for over 50 hours this week while doing summer activities like going swimming, book shopping, etc. And for day number 1, I'm reading Every Summer After while sitting at the pool. I just got to page 100, and so far this book feels like Love and Other Words meets The Summer I Turned Pretty, but it's really similar to Love and Other Words, which is kind of confusing me a little bit. Like, they kind of feel like the same book with just like slightly different characters and scenarios. I mean, I love it because I loved Love and Other Words, but I'm curious if it's gonna get different or continue to feel like the same book. Both this book and Love and Other Words are about a guy and a girl who spent summers together. Something happens, they have a big falling out, and they don't speak for over 10 years. So it goes back and forth between present day and the past summers of them growing up together. So it's childhood friends to lovers, and yeah, so far it's really cute, but like I said, low-key like the exact same plot of Love and Other Words. I just got to page 152, which is exactly halfway through the book, and the last like 50 pages I've been obsessed. Like, cannot put it down. I know I literally can't put it down because I'm gonna be reading it all in one sitting, but even if I could, I would not. There's something about childhood friends to lovers that is so cute because you get to see the characters grow up together, so they know each other so well, so it just feels like they are 100% soulmates and perfect for each other. I plan to read like the entire book by the pool because summer vibes, but it is so hot outside, it's crazy. Dear God, it is 101 degrees outside and the feels like is 106. That is wild. Yeah, we're gonna be reading inside in the air conditioning the rest of today. Also, I'm on page 161 and I'm so giddy. Things are happening. I just got to page 186 and this quote is so heartbreaking. I love you, he whispers. I know, I say. Hurt eyes move across my face. You broke my heart. I know that too. The thing that's tricky about this plot is that they had a falling out 10 years ago, like I said, and so whatever happened between them has to be bad enough to justify them not speaking for 10 years. But if it's too bad, then you would hate that character and you have to be rooting for them to be together. So it's like a very fine line, and I'm kind of scared that it either won't be satisfying or will be something that's super bad that I won't like the character. I just finished the book and it took me 6 hours and 43 minutes to read this book. I have a lot of thoughts and I honestly feel really conflicted. The ending. So I finally got to find out what happened between the two characters that caused them to stop talking for 10 years, and it was honestly pretty bad. Like, in the book, I feel like I was still like excited for them, rooting for them, but in real life, if somebody did that to me, I think it might be unforgivable. Like, I might never speak to them again. I don't know, it's hard. I would give the book either 4 or 4.5 stars. It is such a good summer book. Okay, and with that, I guess we are done reading for today. Wow, I feel like mush. I will see you guys tomorrow for our second summer book and our second day of reading.
Yeah, I have no idea what's gonna happen next, but tune in more next time, YouTubers.
Good morning and happy Tuesday. Today I'm going to be starting Heartbones by Colleen Hoover. I know that this book takes place over a summer and it is about Bea and Samson, who come from very different economic backgrounds. One came from poverty, one from wealth, but they are both neighbors for the summer. I'm thinking, since we sat by the pool yesterday, that we should sit in the pool today and do some swimming / reading. But I think I'm going to do some reading in bed first, and then I'll get my swimsuit on and we'll head down to the pool. Also, I got a very exciting package this morning. I got some prints for my apartment. I got them from the Etsy shop Zia Baint, and the Etsy shop Zia Baint is also the sponsor of today's video. They have the cutest, wait for it, pet prints. Oh my gosh, they're literally so cute. But yeah, if you want to get one that looks like your pet, that would be so cute. Or if you just want like animals on your wall, I also think that that would be adorable. I am so excited to hang my prints up, and I will have the Etsy shop linked below so you can get your own print just like me. Okay, let's start Heartbones. I just got to page 28 and this book takes place on Boulevard Peninsula, which is in Texas, and I've been there before. If you're familiar with Texas, Boulevard Peninsula is right by Galveston, and me and my family would go to Galveston every single summer, so that's kind of cool and like nostalgic for me. All right, I'm on page 40 / the beginning of chapter 4, and I think it's time we go to the pool. Okay, I got my beach fit. Look at these cute purple overalls. Okay, let's go. Oh, do you ever read a part in a book and it makes you smile? Not just like a little grin, but like a full-on smile, because that just happened to me. Page 86, if you know, you know. Bea and Samson are both very guarded. It kind of feels like a grumpy trope, if that's even a thing. And we know a lot about Bea because we're in her POV, but we really don't know anything about Samson. I'm so intrigued. I hope we get to learn everything about his character. Also, this book matches my swimsuit like perfectly. Okay, I have showered and I'm ready to keep reading. I just got to page 240 and we just figured out why the book is called Heart Bones. It says, don't worry, hearts don't have bones. They can't actually break. Oh my gosh, a tiny bit further down the page it says, maybe we both grew heart bones. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, I just finished chapter 23, aka page 250, and things just took a turn that I did not see coming, and I don't know what's going to happen. I'm so confused and honestly shocked. Oh my gosh, okay, I finished the book and I loved it so much. The ending, my heart. This book was a roller coaster and Colin Hoover does not miss. It was so good. This is one of the few books where I just want to keep reading about the characters. I don't care what, I don't care if they're getting coffee, I don't care if they're doing laundry, I just want to keep hearing about their life. Takes turns that I did not see coming and I really loved it. I feel like I'm a kid again, just spending summers with nothing to do but sit by the pool and just reading all day. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Hello, welcome to day 3 today. I'm excited because I'm going to be reading The Summer of Broken Rules. First of all, look at this cover. Isn't it so pretty? It's just so fun and summery. This book is about Meredith Fox and it takes place at their annual family vacation to Martha's Vineyard, which I believe is a little island off of Massachusetts. And Meredith's cousin is getting married, so we've got summer vacation on an island with a summer wedding. The only thing I'm worried about that I may not like in this book is that they're only there for the week, so I'm kind of worried that they're gonna like fall in love in like 7 days, and I don't know, sometimes when a book takes place over not a lot of time, it just makes the romance less believable for me. Also, you might be wondering, why am I in the car? And that is because I am at Barnes and Noble. I said it right. And I've come here a billion times, but I have never sat and read here, and I always forget they have the Starbucks cafe inside. Am I planning on buying any books today? No. Will I end up buying a book? Probably, because I have no self-control. Okay, let's go inside. First, I headed straight for the Starbucks cafe and I got a dragon fruit Starbucks refresher and an olive oil cake. Then I started reading and I was actually Googling about this book, and apparently the book is inspired by Taylor Swift songs, which is so cool. I found the first Taylor Swift reference on page 31. Then I went and looked at books. There were so many good looking books for summer, like Summer at the Cape or My Summer Darlings, which I've actually heard mixed things about. Kisses and Croissants and Float are both YA and sound so cute, and I ended up getting a book, which I will show you guys in the car. Remember how I wasn't gonna get any books? Well, I ended up getting Along for the Ride by Sarah Dessen, and the reason that I got this book is number one, because it takes place during summer, and also it just came out as a movie on Netflix, and I really want to read the book and then watch the movie because, I don't know, it's just so cool to see books come alive as movies. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my apartment and then we're gonna do some more reading. No, I just finished page 170 and everything has been going so well romantically between the two main characters, and the main character, Meredith, just told a lie, and I feel like it's gonna ruin everything when it comes out because it's bound to come out, right? Now I'm stressed, just like waiting for things to go wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm on page 252 and something crazy was just revealed. It was hinted at before, so I kind of knew it was coming, but now that it's like actually out in the open, I am shocked. I just finished the book. I really loved this book. Meredith and Wint are so freaking cute. The nicknames they had for each other. And the main character, Meredith, her sister Claire also passed away not that long ago, and so she's dealing with the grief of losing her sister in this book as well. And I love in romance books when they're not just a 100% romance, but the main character also has her own struggles and story going on outside of the romance, so I love that aspect. And I really didn't think it was weird at all that the characters only knew each other for 7 days. There is an epilogue that is a year later, so you get to see what they're up to after that. And yeah, it's just so cute. It's also a closed-door romance. If you don't like spicy books, then this one is perfect for you. And with that, I will see you tomorrow for day 4. Hello and welcome to day 4. Is it day 4 already? Wow. There are 2 books I'm debating between reading today. The first one being Along for the Ride by Sarah Dessen, which I bought yesterday at Barnes & Noble's. Barnes & Noble. It was like I knew I was going to say it wrong before I even said it. Or I've got Family of Liars by E. Lockhart, and this is the prequel to We Were Liars. This would be kind of a different summer read because it's definitely not going to be like fun, yay, happy summer romance vibes like the other one. It sounds like it's going to be dark. If it's anything like We Were Liars, it'll definitely be dark, but it takes place on a private island, so it's got a summery setting. I think I'm gonna go with Family of Liars. Okay, let's get started. Low-key, I'm scared of what I'm getting into because We Were Liars was a roller coaster. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I'm on page 5, and it sounds like we might have an unreliable narrator. The narrator is Carrie, and she said, "Telling this story will be painful. In fact, I do not know if I can tell it truthfully, though I'll try. I have been a liar all my life, you see. It's not uncommon in our family." As she's telling this story, can we believe what she's saying? I just made it to part 4, and part 4 is called The Boys, so I'm very curious if this book has any romance. We Were Liars was such a sad book in honestly just about every way, so even if there is romance, I'm honestly not expecting it to be happy, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful because you know I'm a romance girl at heart. Oh my gosh, I just finished page 201. Wow, what in the world? I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. This is crazy. All right, I finished the book. Oh my gosh, my head is like whirling. What a roller coaster. I would say 3.5 stars overall. I think I like this book better than We Were Liars for sure. There is just so much to unpack in this book. This family is crazy, but E. Lockhart does such a good job of making everything so morally gray. Like there's so many like secrets and terrible things like characters have done, but then there's also so many like fantastic, lovable, incredible moments with them. So it really gives you like mixed feelings on how to feel about people. I honestly had no idea what this book was going to be about or what to expect, and it really surprised me. Oh my gosh, wow. I'm entering a book hangover. The thing that's been the hardest that I didn't expect trying to read 7 books in 7 days, I thought I would get really tired of reading, and that's starting to happen a little bit, but it's more so that right after I read a book, it's hard to just start a new one the next day because my mind is like still in the old book. So now it feels weird that I'm gonna be reading a whole new book tomorrow. Bizarre. Well, with that, I will see you guys tomorrow for our 5th book. I have been reading all morning and I just finished page 100 of Along for the Ride by Sarah Dessen. So far, I really like it. It takes place during the summer and it's set at a beach, so perfect for summer, like literally every single one of these books. My only complaint so far is that the main character, Auden, I don't know, she just seemed like a little bit judgmental. Like she has this internal dialogue in her head where she keeps like hating on these other girls for being like girly and into boys and fashion, and I just feel like that's not cool. There's nothing wrong with like fashion and dating and being girly, so that's a little bit annoying, but other than that, I really like the book. I actually have a ton of books to pick up at the library, so I think I'm gonna go to the library real quick and bring you guys along with me, and then I'll keep reading. The first thing I did was head to the hold section and grab the books that I had on hold, and then I checked the large type section. I feel like people never check this section, and oftentimes it has pretty popular books. I ended up finding That Summer, which looks like a really cute summery book, so I checked it out. And then here are some other books that I thought looked good. Good. Field Notes on Love is a romance about a boy who goes across the country. And then Love and Other Train Wrecks is a YA romance. Wow, I just checked out the most books I think I've ever checked out on a library run, so hopefully I can read these all because I think I only have 3 weeks to read them before I have to return them. So the 2 summer books that I got is The Perfect Couple by Ellen Hildebrand, and oh my gosh, this book is thick. Then I wasn't planning to get this book, but I just saw it in the large print section. The large print, it is so large. Then unrelated to this video, I also got The Roommate by Rosie Danan, and then I also got If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy, which is the first book in the A Meant to Be series. And then unexpectedly, I got a blind date with a book. That is so cool. I've never seen the library do these, and I think that's so fun. Okay, let's go back and do some more reading. You guys, I just got to page 178, and so far I feel like the book has felt more like a coming of age, like slice of life book than a romance. The romance like has been hinted at, but I feel like it's been more so taking the back burner until now. Auden is the main character and Eli is the love interest, and both of them like pretty much don't sleep at night. They're just like hanging out all night, and Auden lived like very socially sheltered life. Like she was really into like school and studying and like didn't really go out and do like childhood things. So her and Eli have made a pact where they're gonna spend the nights doing like fun childhood things that she missed out on. And I just think that's so cute, and it feels like such a great summery plot. I am on page 278, so exactly 100 pages since my last check-in, and I'm feeling kind of mixed about this book. It's honestly just like moving a little slow. It's a pretty long book, just under 400 pages, and I feel like if like 150 pages were cut out, it would be so much more interesting and move so much faster. Hello, it is nighttime now. I have finished the book and also collected all of my thoughts. I think overall I would give the book 3 stars. There's something oddly kind of like comforting and calming and relaxing about reading more of like a slice of life book that doesn't have anything super crazy happen. It's like not a stressful read at all, but I still think a more like enthralling, faster paced book is like more interesting. So that's why I would give it 3 stars. Eli and Auden are so cute, and I think the concept of them like being up all night while everyone's asleep, like running around town, is such a cool, like unique concept. I've never heard of that in a book before. And there's a movie, I'm pretty sure I've already said that, but I am so excited to watch it because I just spent all day reading. I don't think I have it in me to watch the movie tonight, but like maybe next week I'll be watching the movie and I'll probably share all my thoughts on Instagram. But yeah, it's a cute book, cute summer read, and with that, I'm gonna go to bed and I'll see you guys in the morning for day 6. Are we already gonna be on day 6 tomorrow? Crazy. Good morning and welcome to day 6. Today, the last 2 books that I have are The Perfect Couple by Ellen Hildebrand and That Summer, both of which are library books. And I was debating which book I want to read today, so I asked you guys on Instagram what I should read, and the results are crazy. They're so crazy. It's tied. 50-50. The results, 50%. That has never happened to me before, ever, doing an Instagram poll. I'm honestly really surprised because I feel like one of the books would have been more popular than the other, so a little confusing. These books are giant. They're giant. Like, what have I done? The Perfect Couple is around 470 pages, which I haven't read a book this long in a really long time. Like, definitely not within the past year, I don't think. I think I'm gonna go with The Perfect Couple because the plot sounds more interesting. But literally, can I even get through this book in one day? Like, it's definitely gonna take me at least 10 hours to read this book. Wish me luck. I just finished page 50 and we've got ourselves a murder mystery. Well, actually we don't know if the death was a murder or accidental, but definitely a mystery, which is kind of fun because I've been reading pretty much all romances this week, so a mystery to break it up is nice. And it's definitely a summer read. It takes place in Nantucket, which is an island, and there's a wedding happening, which I feel like is also really summery. And this book is really jumping around. We keep jumping around in time and we keep jumping around in POV. By page 50, we've already been in 3 different POVs. Well, the book is written in 3rd person, but it like jumps around in like who we're following in that chapter. But yeah, so far I like it and I'm intrigued by the mystery. It's definitely getting harder to read just because I'm getting honestly like kind of tired of reading, so I keep zoning out, which I feel like is tough when I'm reading a mystery because there's so many little details and I want to remember them all because I think they could all be clues, but I have to like extra focus and like reread parts to like catch all the little details. I just finished page 251 and wow, a crazy big secret was just revealed. This book honestly kind of reminds me of Malibu Rising. The plot of the two books isn't really similar at all, but both are similar in that there's rich people, a fancy event, and tons of secrets coming out. It's cool how Ellen Hildebrand writes this book. We are following so many different characters and she goes in so much depth of each character's backstory, and they all got something crazy, secretive in their life, and it's just like scandal after scandal, and it's so juicy. I love it. Plus, there's literally a whole mystery over how this girl died at the same time that all these juicy secrets are going on. Hello, it is much later. It is 10 p.m. Wow, and I'm on page 416. I have exactly 50 pages left. I feel like I've been reading for hours. Well, I guess I literally have been reading for hours, and it's honestly catching up with me. I am tired. Reading the entire day, it makes you tired. It's crazy that I have literally 50 pages left, and I have no idea what's gonna happen or how this mystery is gonna unfold. I have absolutely no guesses what is gonna happen. It's crazy. It's almost over and I have no idea. I finished the book. Wow. I did not see the ending coming. It wasn't a super crazy ending. I feel like in most mysteries or thrillers, there's like a huge reveal at the end or some like super mind-blowing ending. And like I said, I did not see the ending coming, but I've definitely read like crazier endings. It didn't feel like a twist or anything. So because of that, I think I'm gonna say 4 stars. I did really like the book though, and I feel like I've never read a book like this ever. The way that it's written, it goes so in depth on all the characters, like their backstories, like their personality, their secrets, literally so much about them. So it's kind of a cool like character study on all these very different people. I definitely want to read more by Ellen Hildebrand now. It's good to know that she's a good author and that I like her because I literally see her books everywhere, especially like at thrift stores. So next time I go like thrifting for books, I'm getting me another Ellen Hildebrand. If any of you guys have other Ellen Hildebrand recommendations, please let me know. Oh, okay, yawn, perfect timing, and my sign to go to bed. Good morning and welcome to day 7. I'm feeling mixed about today. I'm like sad the challenge is ending, but also like a little bit relieved if I'm being honest. I'm a slow reader, so reading 7 books in 7 days. I don't know how many hours I've been reading this week. Honestly, wish I've been keeping track, but it's definitely over 40 hours. So this video has been a full-time job plus some overtime, but it's also been really nice because who wouldn't want to read full-time? My original plan was to read That Summer, which is a library book that I have, but it's a long one. And since we just read 2 long books the last 2 days, I really don't know if I can sit and read for like another 10 hours straight. So I have been listening to this audiobook this week called Sunkissed, and it's really cute. It's YA. It takes place at a summer camp. It's a romance, so perfect summer read. And I have like 4 hours left of this audiobook, so I think I'm just gonna finish the audiobook for today. I think that'd be like a nice, fun, chill way to end this video. First things first, I've got a lot of laundry to do, so let's get listening. I just finished listening to Sunkissed and it was so cute. It is a perfect summer read. It's YA. I love that it takes place as a summer camp. I only went to summer camp once as a kid and it was quite fun. So it was cool to like kind of like relive my summer camp days. And the romance is also really adorable. The main dude loves music and I just think it's so cool when characters are like really passionate about things. I don't know, it's like fun and cool to read about passionate characters in books. Overall, I think I would say 3.5 stars. I've read a lot of romance books, so I'm trying to be like a little more critical with my reviews, and I wouldn't say this is like Hall of Fame romance book I'm gonna remember and love forever, but it was like really cute and adorable, like light, easy, breezy summer read. This challenge has been so fun. It's been a lot, but it's been very fun. But if you guys have any other summer books that I should read before summer ends, definitely let me know. Also, follow me on Book Talk. I feel like I don't talk about my TikTok really much at all, but I have a TikTok where I make book videos, so I'd love to see you guys over there too. Thank you so much for spending the week with me, and with that, I will see you guys next week in my next video. Bye!